left-wing parties have accused the government of stubbornness after the National Assembly rejected several proposals to taxing ultra-rich, including the Zucman tax on high net worth individuals. The Socialist leader Boris Vallard has said Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu had not shown not the slightest sign of compromise during debates on the draft budget. Let's listen into what was said.
Est plus grand que nous. Et vous avez accepté comme nous l'augure du compromis, l'augure de la recherche du bien commun et de l'intérêt général. Nous avons fait le pari ici qu'il est plus utile à la vie des Françaises et des Français de débattre que de confier son sort aux bonimenteurs du Rassemblement national. Vous faites par votre intransigeance, je le crains, le mauvais chemin. Je vous le dis, Monsieur le Premier ministre, il n'y a pas, depuis que nous sommes dans cet hémicycle, le moindre compromis.
Lecornu has defended the government's position, arguing that no constitutional tax would generate a high yield, while announcing support for lifting the freeze on pensions and social benefits in 2026. Let's listen in.
J'en arrive personnellement, mesdames, messieurs les députés, en toute honnêteté à vous dire qu'il n'existe aucun impôt constitutionnel qui soit constitutionnel, c'est-à-dire qui ne soit pas censuré par le Conseil constitutionnel, qui soit à fort rendement de 10 ou 15 milliards d'euros. Je n'y crois pas, nous n'y croyons pas, et c'est ce que l'avis du Conseil d'État dit sur un certain nombre de ces amendements. Ça veut donc dire...
Right-wing leader Laurent Wauquiez has welcomed the defeat of the wealth tax, praising the outcome as a victory for economic realism with support from far-right deputies. In a fiery response, hard-left MP Mathilde Panot has called for President Emmanuel Macron's resignation, saying the government had lost all legitimacy and promising a motion of no confidence. Let's listen in to comments made by a few of the parliamentarians.
Zucman, c'était juste de la taxe mania. Et nous, notre obsession dans ce budget, c'est de protéger les Français contre toutes les augmentations d'impôts. Pas d'impôts, pas de taxes. On l'a fait en refusant les augmentations d'impôts sur le revenu il y a une semaine. On le fait aujourd'hui contre la taxe Zucman, qui aurait juste tué de l'emploi et de l'activité économique dans notre pays. Et dans cet hémicycle, il y en a qui sont devenus fous. On a le record des impôts, on a le record des taxes partout dans le monde. Et il y a des députés qui passent leur temps dans cet hémicycle à juste se demander est-ce que par miracle, il n'y aurait pas encore une petite taxe supplémentaire qu'on pourrait encore augmenter. Aujourd'hui, je suis très content qu'on ait fait le travail. Et que
Sur les bancs de la gauche, tout aura été essayé pour avoir une façon de prendre une contribution à ceux qui ont le plus, c'est-à-dire aux milliardaires, aux ultra-riches. Et rien n'aura été accepté du côté de feu le bloc central, en tout cas des droites. Et toutes les droites s'y sont mises. C'est important de noter que l'extrême droite a prêté main forte dans cette opération qui vise tout simplement à laisser faire la cessation des milliardaires aujourd'hui, ce séparatisme fiscal qui est insupportable et contre lequel nous avions...
Now for this discussion, we welcome Dr. Satoru Nagao. He's a fellow at Hudson Institute, joins us live from Tokyo. Thank you very much, Dr. Satoru, for joining us again. Good to see you. Dr. Satoru, how might this government's refusal to tax the ultra-rich affect public perceptions and trust in social policy in France? And how does this rejection of Zucman tax reflect broader ideological divides within France?
In this case, of course, this tax is very popular in the left side people. But since President Macron's decision to hold the election last year, the French parliament is divided in the three groups, and each group have the similar number of the seats in the parliament, the left, middle, and the right. So in this case, middle, which is a supporter of the President Macron, refused to cooperate with the right. So under such kind of situation, to get the majority, they must cooperate with the left. So when the, President Macron formed the government and in the parliament need to support this, in this case, every time the middle need to cooperate with the left. That's why the left's opinion could be reflected in the governmental policy. And the left want to push this kind of the tax for the wealthy people. That is the left-wing policy. The problem is both middle and right do not like this policy. So that's why, indeed, in the parliament, left-wing side opinion and this tax proposal is not going through. So that's why the left side intimidates the middle side. If the middle side does not cooperate with the left side, they will leave from the cooperation with the middle. So that's why this kind of situation is repeated nearly 1 year. So every time the middle and left try to cooperate, and after that their opinion is too different, and this cooperation has disrupted, and the prime minister resigned. So resign and resign again, and now third one will resign. Yes, soon I believe.
Do you think what would be the political consequences if he would be pushed to resign, or he would resign? And what do you think could be the motion of no confidence against President Macron's government due to current France?
Yes, that has the current prime minister and administration survived this survived until now. But anyway, the opinion difference between middle and left is indeed there are huge gap. So that's why the case by cases they can cooperate, but in total they have the huge problem, and they cannot cooperate totally. That's why every time the conflict has happened between middle and left, the prime minister needs to resign and the administration has changed. That the current prime minister is the third one, so fourth one will come soon, the fifth one will come soon. If the situation of the structure of the parliament and the decision of the president is same, so under current situation continue, the fourth prime minister, fifth prime minister, sixth prime minister will come, I think.
Right. With that, I would like to thank Dr. Satoru Nagao for joining us and sharing that insight on this topic. Now we move on to our next news. U.S. lawmakers are intensifying calls for Prince Andrew